In this lecture, we'll talk about what is Ethereum and how it is different from Bitcoin, and also we'll introduce the smart contracts. Okay, so what is Ethereum exactly? So it's an another open source blockchain based distributed computing application platform which is running on top of the blockchain. So when I say blockchain based distributed computing platform, it means it is something that is running on the top of the blockchain and is owned by no one exactly. So it is actually distributed and it's a computing platform. Computing platform means it offers the computation by actually on a which is available on a distributed network. So let's just imagine it is a big, large size computer which has thousands of machines connected together to provide the computation power to that computer. So if you suppose you build an application and you want that application to be executed on a distributed network through multiple computers, then you can use Ethereum platform to build your application. So it is mainly used to build the smart contracts functionality. So actually the smart contracts is the feature of Ethereum, which and the whole Ethereum is actually built on around the smart contracts thing. So it actually offers a decentralized virtual machine which is also known as a Ethereum virtual machine, in which the whole contract runs, right? And the execution of the contract is the responsibility of the all the networks available on the internet. So and it is actually initiated by Vitalik Buterin in late 2013. And then Ethereum is actually live blockchain was launched actually, to be exactly, in 30 July 2015, right? It was for around 2 years. It was 2.5 years. It was in the alpha phase, and it was getting the support from the community. And then when it got very stable, then they released the homestead version and then announced it for the public launch, and where anybody can read and write from the Ethereum blockchain right now. So it's basically a platform, that's a computing platform where you can execute your smart contracts by actually uploading it through the into the Ethereum. To upload and execute the Ethereum, or to consume the computation power which exists on the blockchain, or the which exists on the network, not exactly in the blockchain, but in the network, you need to pay certain small amount. That token, that fuel is known as ether, sometimes called gas, right? So that's about the small token that you have to offer to consume the computational capacity on the blockchain. Okay, so the question might be how it is different from Bitcoin, right? Why, why Ethereum? Why not only Bitcoin? So, like Bitcoin, Ethereum is a distributed public blockchain network, right? Although there are some significant technical differences between the two, the most important distinction to note is that the Bitcoin and Ethereum differ substantially in purpose and capability. Where the Bitcoin purpose is, that it's a peer-to-peer electronic cash system that enables the online Bitcoin payment or the cross-border remittances and cash clearing system on the cross-border system. Why the why the this Bitcoin blockchain is used to track the ownership of the digital currency or digital token. The Ethereum blockchain is focuses on running the programming code to an any decentralized application. So suppose you have a system to pay rent on you want that system to pay rent to execute on a decentralized network based on certain triggers. Then you can actually use Ethereum blockchain to execute that system, where the cryptocurrency can be used to pay rent, and the a virtual password will be delivered to you of a door, right, when the payment happens, something like that. So these kind of systems can be created. So in Ethereum blockchain, instead of mining for the Bitcoin, the miners actually work for to earn ether. So when you support the Ethereum blockchain, because that blockchain is being used by many distributed applications, you will be getting some reward, right? That reward will be in form of the ether. So currently there are 5 ether per the block, and which is being mined in every 10 to 12 seconds, or the average time it somewhere remain between 10 to 15 seconds for mining a new block. And then one ether price is somewhere near to around 14 to $15 right now. So it varies actually, so it depends on the supply and demand, and it varies about the money. So beyond a tradable cryptocurrency, Ether is also used for the application developers to pay for transaction fees and the service on the Ethereum network. Since you are actually using the computational power or using a platform to run your system or run your programs, you have to pay a small transaction fees that you can use, so that you can use the entire blockchain. So which is not the case with the Bitcoin. In Bitcoin, the transaction fees is actually a minimal amount you have to send from one place to another place, and the small commission is also required in the Bitcoin. But that's a different case in the as is, which is not in the Ethereum. So Ethereum and Bitcoin, the main difference is that purpose of the both blockchain. Though both are distributed public blockchain, but the purpose of Bitcoin is a cash system, while the purpose of Ethereum is smart contracts, right? Executing the virtual code in the Ethereum virtual machines on a distributed platform to build decentralized applications. That's the main difference. So smart contracts is the feature of the Ethereum. So Ethereum is totally built around the smart contract. So if you remove smart contracts, there is nothing left, right? So that's how the whole things work. So we'll explain about the what is smart contracts in the upcoming lecture. If you have any questions or doubt, please ask.